5:42, you know, it may be warm out right now. It actually is right now, but the cold weather is on the way. And that means, of course, snow isn't too far behind.
And of course, we all know driving in the snow can be tricky. And right now, head on over to 7 Action News reporter Matt Smith. He joins us from Southfield. Matt, it seems like everyone forgets how to drive as soon as the snow starts falling.
Hey, yeah, we've actually got the rain going right now, and photographer Mike Crouch is right next to me driving our truck to our next location where we'll be talking about some ideas of how you can get your car ready, but we really need to get ourselves ready. Bad habits, they do flare up just like you were talking about, and we're talking about the winter preps all week long. So first off, we're talking about what you need to know when you're behind the wheel.
Remember this? How can you forget? Michigan winter's returning, and that means snow, slush, and of course, ice. So before you end up spinning out, let's try to remember the basics. Yeah, it's simple, but it doesn't take us long to forget, especially if we're judging by the accidents we'll be seeing in the days ahead.
Brake, then turn, then accelerate. And keep your speed way down. Remember, it takes longer to slow down on icy roads. Nothing happens as quickly as on dry pavement.
And that's a big one. Once the snow and ice comes, you should be switching from a 3-second cushion between you and other drivers to 8 to 10 seconds. Why? One reason: reaction time. But also because your goal is going to be avoid stopping so that you don't get stuck rolling backwards down a hill or spinning out wheels. Inertia wins when it comes to snow.
Now here's one more thing that you should be thinking about just outside your habits when you're behind the wheel about how the habits of what you put inside your vehicle. If you don't have an emergency kit, now's the time to start reviewing that stuff. And it's simple, but there's some added things of it. If you haven't been doing this for a few years, maybe you don't pack one of these anymore. One extra thing in addition to maybe something to get traction like sand and winter hats and gloves and things of that nature to keep you warm. Maybe a cell phone charger so you can make sure that you can ask for help. Maybe one that doesn't actually rely on your car in case you do have issues with your car when you're out here on the road. I've got a link back to all the information of what you can store in your car. And then coming up in our next hour, we're actually going to be talking about how you can prepare your car on the cheap to make sure you don't have big repair bills later on. Important information, valuable stuff that can help you throughout the winter and potentially save you a lot of money. That's at WXYZ.com. For now, we're live. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
Always important to have these reminders. I know we always shake our heads. Yeah, we should be used to this.
Right. And I'm the worst one when it comes to making sure that I have those things that will help you out in an emergency. But Matt, because of you, I'm going to get that stuff.
Thank you,
like
Matt.
this weekend.
You're a hero. Thank you.
Hey, every time